All right, trade recap for February 14, 2024. The first stock I'm going to talk about is this one. Now, this stock was basically a boredom trade, over trading. Setup was just okay, but I recognized stock did not have much juice in it. So therefore, I only bought 400 shares. Which for a stock like this, I need to buy 1,000, 2,000, or 1,000 to 1,500 because there's not much movement. But yeah, I got in here. Stock went from 317 to 325 or so on 400 shares. I just wanted to squeeze out a little bit more, but it didn't go. And I noticed the stock gave up the 9 EMA and just relying on the 20, so I knew it was getting weaker. And again, given the time of the day and just how slow it was trading, I knew the probabilities were slim. Sure enough, I got stopped out right here, so definitely need to work on not trading at a boredom. Next stock. This was the big major stock play of the day. So, once again, I did miss the pre-market action. This bounce, this would have been a pretty good bounce, but I missed it. And I'm not even sure I would recognize it at that point. But I did see this action. I came in around this area, the flying doji. And so this was looking real good, and I thought it was going to bounce. Sure enough, it did. But the reason why I did not get in pre-market is because just too scared, basically. But yeah, I did like this setup, but I decided to play it safe. And I don't know why I keep making trades like this, getting in, because I did get in on this as it's breaking above not pre-market, opening range high, which was a bit risky given how spread out and the type of movement the stock was making. But I did buy 100 shares, hit my first target, and then as it goes back down, I get stopped out, break even. I didn't want to allow it to run negative on me with a quick flash sell. So I just went ahead and just took my one target and I was out. So nice gain on that one. But yeah, this stock was moving funky and moving big early and not really creating any good entry opportunities. So, but that's that. Next trade I tried to take was a bounce off the 20, and I was hesitant to buy here. The old me would have got in because I would have been too anxious. But I maintained my patience. It's a good thing I did. I saw this action, which having to buy here and seeing this would have been frustrating, given how quickly the stock can move. But then once it tapped the 20 EMA here, I was watching it, and I was too scared to buy it here. But this is my setup, so I need to buy here. So I got to work on having more confidence to take that trade. Because this is a major move. But by the time it started going up, this is when FOMO kicks in, and I jump in here. Or I jump in here. I can't remember exactly, but I get in, stock goes against me, and with less than a minute, I get automatically kicked out. I don't know why that happened. I think it was the error because I did not reach my maximum loss on the trade. They kicked me out after $100 drawdown, which I thought I would have a $300 drawdown. So I think it was technical error. I did already reach out to Trade the Pool, chatted with the support team, and they're supposed to be correcting that issue. So therefore, my loss today should turn out to be pretty much break-even day. I'm down about 100 and what? Let me see, $107. So it should be a break-even day because this should have this trade should be canceled. But again, this should have even never happened. I should have got in somewhere in here, 1450 maybe. And this thing rolls all the way up to almost $18. So with 100 shares, that's good enough room to take profit. So this one should have been a winner anyways. And then here's another trade I took. Now I can see the 20 EMA starting to flatten out, so I knew momentum was pretty much going away. So I didn't have a whole lot of confidence in this trade, but because it is my setup, I decided I need to go ahead and take it. I got to stop being scared as like I was here and maybe here, and just start taking my setup because it's my setup. Trading the bounce as it perfectly kisses the 20 EMA. But the more it hung out around here, the more I started thinking I need to just get out with a short minor loss. But something just kept saying, stay with the trade. That way, don't be like the old me, get in and out, stick with it. And I just stuck with it. Raised my stop a little bit. Got out about $89, $80 loss. So that's that trade. Now another thing I should have done was get in short here, but again, too scared. But once it closed here, I should have just definitely got in and took this short. So so my main focus tomorrow is, one, be more disciplined and not overtrade and trade out of boredom like I did with this stock. Had I not traded this stock, I'd be positive. Move it minus this one. Once this is corrected, and just avoid this trade, I'd be in the positive. And if I traded this short, I really would be in the green, but I freaking was too scared. So that's the second thing I'm gonna focus on tomorrow, is more shorting, especially if there's a big mover like this one, because I can recognize when momentum's leaving, but I just need to get better at having the confidence to build a trade around a short. So that's pretty much it. Overall, trading day today was it was okay. A little lackluster after the first hour and a half. Not much going on. So hopefully tomorrow is more opportunities throughout the day. That's it.